get your Kazakhstan flag emojis ready. The undefeated Shavkat Rakhmonov has arrived. And I don't care what you want to say about his pre-UFC schedule. When you can finish every single mixed martial arts athlete that they put with you in an octagon or cage, you are doing something right. He's got submission offense that a lot of this division can't lay claim to. He's an outstanding striker as well. And if he's got to win a kickboxing match here tonight and not lean on that patented grappling, he could probably do that to get the job done. But many believe you are looking live at one of the best welterweights in the world and a future undisputed UFC champion. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I paused calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, you have an iron will that you will be something special. You can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
And he is back up to his feet. Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this into the octagon. Great timing on that double leg.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
Getting him out here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
He passes to half guard.
Keep the pressure going on that grounding. Muhammad's back in full mount. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Muhammad. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Nice.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Under 2 minutes now to go. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Muhammad. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it worked.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Rakhmonov.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Big elbow there lands.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Rakhmonov ground and pound from half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh, nice hook. Oh, how clean is that jab by Belal Muhammad? Enters in on the double leg. Rakhmonov's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. 10 seconds now in round one.
Nice payback right hand, my goodness.
Round two coming up next.
Let's recover and relax. The counter strike looks great. I want you to stick with that. I don't think he's going to change his game plan. He only knows one.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Gotta think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Checks the leg kick.
Beautiful entry on that takedown. Great finish also. Look for him now to secure his opponent to try and solidify his position. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Rakhmonov getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Big left hand.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Beautiful. There it is. Now he's on him out.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Side control now. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Nice control, nice control.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
A series of punches from the top here by Belal Muhammad.
Good one.
Nice job. I thought you were going to knock him out of the octagon. This round, I need you to push even more. He knows you're going to come hard, so he's going to be ready.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Rakhmonov.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Oh, trying to turn out that right. Oh! Nice straight right legs. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Takedown defense holds up. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Big power shot there. Oh, as good a counter striker as...
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow himself to get subbed.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Oh, right into mouth.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Rakhmonov's in half guard now.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, big left hook there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick. Another leg kick lands.
Just out of range with that right hook. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, the submission defense holds up and gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Muhammad's in the stack guard now. Could be some serious trouble for the opposition. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Now he's going full mount. Oh.
Back mount now.
Great shot from the top position.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Rakhmonov. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rakhmonov. Left eye starting to swell significantly now.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
That was a slick transition.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. All right, working on a submission now.
And they're both fighting now.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Muhammad's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to start throwing now.
Under a minute to go. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Takes his back now. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it. Oh, back and forth we go. Oh, right hand barely missed there.
Muhammad's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's past the half guard.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
He's in the mount.
Changing the position.
Rakhmonov, ground and pound from half guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Side kick, well done. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at...
And back to his feet.
That'll do it! Oh! Woo!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same